What's up, weirdos? I'm Felicia and I like scary movies, and today we have our first review of 2023, and that is M3GAN. M3GAN is a marvel of artificial intelligence, a lifelike doll that's programmed to be a child's greatest companion and a parent's greatest ally. When Gemma becomes the unexpected caretaker of her 8-year-old niece, she decides to give the girl a M3GAN prototype. A decision that leads to unimaginable consequences. This movie was a freaking delight. It was such an unexpected hit. So I went to go see it over the weekend. Theater was packed. Everyone laughing, enjoying, having the time of their lives. And it's a January horror film, and if we horror fanatics know anything, it's that typically we get a lot of duds in January. We get the movies that the studios don't really have a lot of faith in that get dumped out into January. But M3GAN, what an exception to that rule. So obviously I liked a lot about this movie. The first thing I want to mention is that it's just the perfect PG-13 horror film. It's fun, it's not too gory or too graphic, I'll say, but it is scary at times, creepy at times. It has tension, it has jump scares, it has emotional depth. It's a well-made horror film that fits into that PG-13 box so young people can see it. And by the way, the writer, Akela Cooper, so it was story by James Wan, script by Akela Cooper, and I'm assuming they worked together on this, said that this was originally intended to be a rated R film, and there actually is a rated R cut that we may see someday, like a director's uncut version of this movie, which I'm like, yes, please give it to me. Please give it to me. The second thing I loved is I feel like they perfected the blend of creepy doll and technology. So we have the scary doll and the uncanny valley, which if you haven't heard of is this feeling when you're looking at something with human features, but it doesn't have a human soul, if you will, and it makes you uncomfortable. Like Lauren from Sinister Sisters, is scared of dolls, and I think Uncanny Valley is like a big part of that. So it's like you're looking at something that has a face, but you have this sense of it being wrong because you know it's not really a person. And I will say Toby, my dog, has this. Toby, where are you? Okay, so Toby, this is Toby. Toby is terrified of jack-o'-lanterns, of skeletons. So anything that has a face but isn't actually a person, he hates that. He hates it. He also hates any dolls. He likes his toys, but he doesn't like dolls that sing. We have a gizmo that sings, and he will run for the hills. He doesn't like anything that has too human a quality that's not quite human. And when I'm talking about the blend of the creepy doll and technology, I feel like this movie did everything that the 2019 Child's Play did not do for me. That movie to me was just, it wasn't a Child's Play film. We're not ranting on that right now. Cut it. We're not ranting on the 2019 Child's Play. But I'm just saying, I feel like this movie accomplished that blend of doll, technology, creepy thing, horror film. I feel like it did it very well. This movie also is so funny. There's a part where she is singing, or M3GAN starts singing, what is it? What song is it? Oh, Titanium. She sings Titanium by Sia. And it's so weird. It's so weird, and thus it's funny, and thus you laugh. It's out of control. This movie, I feel like, great blend of comedy, great blend of horror, also has the heart element to it, which is really, I think, in Allison Williams' performance, along with Violet McGraw, who plays Katie, the little girl who we saw in Dr. Sleep and Haunting of Hill House. She's just a star. But their relationship and the grieving process that this child is going through throughout the movie, I feel like makes this movie so well-rounded. And just, I don't know, as an audience, it just gave me so much. So well done. And in terms of M3GAN, so M3GAN was played by Amy Donald, and she does a great job. And what they did was they blended actor performance with an animatronic puppet and CGI and put all that together to create M3GAN. And I think that blend was actually really helpful. Having a human child play the movement of M3GAN, I think made it even scarier. So I think that was a great blend too. But overall, yes, like if you can see this movie in theaters or with a group of people, I feel like that's the way to see it. But also if you have to wait till it comes on VOD, that's fine too. It's super enjoyable. I highly recommend it. And I think that's it. Thank you all so much for watching and have a nice scream. Bye.